This episode is proudly supported by theskillmodeler.com. Hey guys, welcome to part 3. In this video I will be polishing the body of the MX-5 and starting that off with a 3000 grit wet and dry sandpaper to get rid of all the orange peel. Everything was sanded smooth. I just found another spot that needed some more attention, so I got back into it and now giving it an overall check. Everything looks smooth and I think I'm ready to move on to the scratch removing with all the compounds. First off, I'm going to give it some Scratch X. This is stuff you use on your real car as well. It's from Meguiar's. I just gave it a little bit too much, but that doesn't really matter. Make sure you rub it in and keep rubbing it in for about 2-3 minutes a piece, and then move on to the next spot. After I was satisfied with the Scratch X, I removed it with a microfiber towel and gave the body a wash. Now as you can see, that already looks a lot better than after the sanding. Now moving on to some Tamiya compounds, as this is Tamiya paint after all. I'm starting it off with a coarse, then moving on to the fine and finish. This basically works the same, except that you rub it in, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then take the excess material off with a microfiber towel. This goes for all 3 applications. After getting most of the excess material off, I gave it a wash. I'm going to do this after every single application I do, just to make sure that I'm not mixing it and moving on to the next stage properly. Again, rubbing it in firmly, not too firm, just give it a tight grip and press it in a bit with your finger, and then wipe the excess material off again after about a minute or 5. After rubbing the excess material off, I washed it again, and you can see the progression in the shine coming back, and then I'm moving on to the 3rd stage from the Tamiya compounds, and that is the finish. Also rubbing it in a bit firm, just not too firm, but yeah, you get a feel for that after doing it a couple of times. Letting it dry and rubbing the excess material off again. The finish compound from Tamiya, the body looks really good, but I just wanted to give that extra touch and go that extra step using some polishing compound from Meguiar's. This again is stuff you could use on your 1-to-1 car as well. It works the same as the compounds. You just rub it in, let it dry for about 5 minutes, and then rub the excess material off. The easy thing about this is that you can see it turn from a bit shiny and wet to dry, and when it's dry, you know, you can rub the excess material off, and as you can see, it looks even better than just the finish from Tamiya. Now moving on to the final stage, and this is applying some Carnauba wax from Meguiar's as well. Rubbing it in, letting it sit for 5 minutes, removing the excess material, and giving the body a final wash. Well guys, that's pretty much it. Check out our sponsor, theskillmodeler.com, and our Facebook page. Also, if you have any questions or suggestions about this video or something in general, just shoot me an email or post a comment. and thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys next time.